Hello, everyone, and welcome to Danville, Virginia for tonight's men's ODAC matchup. Volleyball between Averett University and the Lynchburg University Hornets. Averett comes into this one at 2-12, looking to get their third win of the season. And for Lynchburg, they're looking to get back to 500 at 8-8. Right now, they sit at 7-8, 1-4 in the conference. Averett struggling so far in conference, 0-7 so far. But like I said, they're looking to turn it around tonight on this Wednesday night here in Virginia. A couple players to watch here for the Cougars. How about Finn Oakley? 85 kills so far this season, leading the team. And Uraza Colazo with 66 kills as well. We'll turn it over to the Lynchburg Hornets now. Take a look at some of their guys. How about Jeremiah Costello? 104 kills this year, over 100. And Nick Redding as well, 154, a team lead for the Hornets. It's windy outside, but inside the Grant Center here, we are all good and just about getting set to get going here. A rivalry game, about an hour and a half separates these two teams. Southern Virginia, Northern Virginia up there in Lynchburg. So as you hear down there, Drew Wilson, public address announcer, getting set to announce the starting lineups and the national anthem. Send it down there for him. We'll be right back with you here on the Averett Sports Network.
Good evening and welcome to the Grant Center for tonight's ODAC men's volleyball matchup featuring the Hornets of the University of Lynchburg and your Cougars of Averett University. Fans, at this time, could you please rise and honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? And now let's meet tonight's teams. First, the reserves for Lynchburg. Number 1, Sam Pennington. Number 2, Jared Bergeron. Number 3, Matthew Esqueda. Number 4, Drew Vetzko. Number 6, Colby Wilson. Number 8, Noah Wolf. Number 11, Wyatt Nunez. Number 13, Josh Roman. Number 16, Jordan Tomua. And number 21, Heath Atkins. And now the starters for the Hornets. Number 5, Jeremiah Costello. Number 9, Miller Varley. Number 14, Braden Morardo. Number 15, Mason Kenna. Number 18, Nick Redding. Number 20, Stephen Gavanava. And number 22, Bryce Jackson. Head coach for the Hornets is Ryan Turner. And the reserves for your Cougars, a freshman from Northern Virginia, number 5, Joel Hetherington. A freshman from Southern Virginia, number 6, Uriah Colazo. A senior from Stafford, Virginia, number 13, Shaziri Dingle. And a junior from Greensboro, North Carolina, number 17, Diego Gavuni. And now let's meet and greet the starting lineup for your Averett University Cougars. A junior from Vigo, Spain, number 2, Anibal Lopez. junior from Virginia Beach, Virginia, number 16, Kendrick Sasuchumasi. And a junior from Danville, Virginia, number 18, Nicholas Breen. Your Cougars are coached by Matt Stillman, and M&S trainer for the Cougars is Ashley Roberts.
And we are all set here to get going between Averett and Lynchburg. The Cougars will be in their navy tops today, gold accents, and Lynchburg will be in their white tops with red shorts. As teams get set here to shake hands and getting deeper and deeper into this season now. We're now into March here in 2025, and Averett's looking to turn the page here, turn the month, and get their first conference victory of the season. First conference victory in the history of the program as well. Obviously, just their second season in existence. If you're new or a Lynchburg fan, Averett started out last year, first season. And right now, looking to get their third win overall in 2025. Averett starters, as mentioned before, by Drew Wilson. It'll be Anibal Lopez, Finn Oakley, Liam Audrain, Kendrick Sasuchumasi, and Nicholas Breen all out there for Averett. Cougars have two upperclassmen in the starting lineup, something that we've seen a couple of times this year and really didn't see a lot of last year, obviously, for them being so new. But with a year of experience under their belt, a couple of wins on the table for Averett, they're looking to get another one right here on this Wednesday night in a windy Danville, Virginia. First look here at Liam Audrain. He's back to serve it up. The Cougars and the Hornets. And we're underway here as first serve is going to be picked up there by Lynchburg and slammed home by Heath Atkins, freshman out of Yorktown, Virginia. So Miller Varley, freshman from Bayport, New York. Shout out New York. First serve there for Lynchburg. A 1-0 lead. Get it over to Finn Oakley, the leader in kills. It's back over to Bernardo, and that one is stuffed home. So back into action we go here. Get it over to Finn Oakley. Set by Freeman. Jenkins. Nice dig there from Bernardo. All the way back over to Lopez. Set by Freeman again. Here comes Breen. Breen throws it back over to Varley. Costello over to Freeman. Set by Lopez. And just a whiff there from Finn Oakley. Not enough on it. And a fast 3-0 start here for the Hornets. Freeman sets. A little miscommunication there. It's picked back up by Dominic Jenkins. And still in play. Nice block there, but it goes out. And yet another point for the Hornets. A 4-0 start here. And Coach Stillman on the sidelines is going to call timeout. So we are our first timeout of the night. 4-0 Lynchburg. Hot start for them. We'll be right back.
Is inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential with flexible online and on-campus programs like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon. With affordable tuition and 24/7 support, it all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
Timeout by Coach Matt Stillman and Emma Nash of Averett. They trail this one 4-0 early and looking to get back on track here. The Hornets, as mentioned before, looking to get back to 500. They currently sit at 7-8 and trying to get a road win here in Southern Virginia versus their rival Averett. Miller Varley back to serve here following the timeout. Get it over to Oakley. Oakley, Bernardo tries to save it. And Mason Kenna can't get it back. And so it'll be a point for Averett. Their first chance to say hello to Dominic Jenkins, the sophomore out of Maryland, back to serve. What a bright spot he's been so far for this Cougars team as they're pick up the error. But Jenkins so far this season, 24 kills, and 6 assists. Serve it up, picked up there by Audrey and set by Freeman. Breen. Soft touch back over to the middle. And way too strong there. See, that was number 18, Nick Redding. 154 kills coming into this game, and he adds another one right there. Serve it up. Get over to Freeman. Audrain lofts it back over to the middle. There's Varley. Good block by Averett. See there, Jenkins and Breen getting involved. The aforementioned Nicholas Breen back to serve. Breen, the hometown kid out of Danville, Virginia, lofts it over. Nice serve. Good pickup, though. Keeps it alive. Set by Freeman. Here comes Oakley again. Oh, what a play there from Bernardo. Averett keeps it alive, though. Sashu Sumasi, too strong off of the net. Braden Bernardo, the freshman, Glover Hill High School, has come in here and had a couple really nice digs early in this first set. He'll come over and take a seat. Heath Atkins will go back to serve now for Lynchburg. Atkins gets it over. Get our first look at Gifuni and Collazo. Collazo in on it, and he gets the point. So 7-3 here. Finn Oakley back to serve for Averett. Oakley gets it over. Whew, that's a big-time hit there from Mason Kenna. Getting the kill. Kenna second on the team in kills this season for the Hornets. He gets another one right there. Trying to get Sasu Shimasi a look. Instead it'll be Collazo. Too strong. Despite the error right there, Collazo, 66 kills this season for Averett. Been a big part of their offense. So look to get him going soon here. Gifuni sets Audrain. And that one, it's blocked out of bounds there, and the Cougars will get a point. And there is Sasu Chumasi, the junior, getting back to serve here. Bernardo back to Kenna. And Kenna kills right there. 10-4 here, Lynchburg. And following the kill, Mason Kenna will go back to serve. Tiffany lofts way up there. Collazo reaches up and grabs it. And another point here for Lynchburg as that's Costello. Jeremiah Costello, freshman out of Chesterfield, Virginia. Another one of those Hornet freshmen. You know, you go down this list, and I mean, they are a young team. Two young teams here, obviously, as that one almost went out. Picked back up there by Lopez. Oakley, good attack there. Lopez tried to grab it and can't. So Kenna looking to keep the good times rolling here for Lynchburg. Back to serve again. Giffoni sets. Jenkins with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Back up to the middle here. Colazo sends it over to the middle. Set by Varley. Whoa! That's a big time kill there off of the face of Anibal Lopez. And the lead now grows to 10. I've talked about it before on previous broadcasts, but if you're just new to watching Averett volleyball, just watch Anibal Lopez play. I mean, the dude just puts his body on the line and is not afraid to get hit. He's the true heart and soul of this Averett men's volleyball team. Getting it back over to Audrain and towards the middle. That one way too strong by Costello. Had a lot of velo behind it, but couldn't find the line. Costello back to serve. Excuse me, Colazo back to serve. And that one's going to be an error. It'll go out. We'll have a sub coming on here. It'll be Sean Freeman and Nicholas Breen in for Colazo and Giffoni. So Giffoni takes a seat, and back in action we go. No shot on that one as Bryce Jackson let it rip. And it'll be an error and a point for the Cougs. Liam Audrain back to serve. Tries to dunk it in there. Jenkins got it. Picked up there by Finn Oakley, and the kill. Nice play there from Oakley. And he drives one in. So following the kill, Oakley will come back to serve. Gets it up. Bernardo keeps it alive. Mason Canna can't get it to go. Gets it over to Oakley. And that one will go. So Oakley, hot start here, and that block goes out. One thing Averett's done a really good job of this season has been mounting comebacks, and some of those games they haven't been able to finish, but we saw it last time that they played here at home against Virginia Wesleyan. They fell down in a set 20-9 and then ended up making it a 3-point game. So Averett falls behind sometimes, but they get right back up, and they're trying to do that right here. This one gets in the line there, and a great attack from Lynchburg, and gets them back on the board here and stops the Averett run. And we'll have another serve here coming up for Lynchburg. But first, a stoppage in play. And if you were with us last week when Averett played Virginia Wesleyan, we can only hope that this stoppage in play is not as long as the one that we had in that game. It's about a 13-minute delay and turned into the Thomasini III podcast up here real quick. So hopefully we don't have that happen again here and everything gets sorted out down at the scorers table. But as it stands right now, Lynchburg up 15-8 over your Cougars. And Mason Varley has the ball on his hand, looking to serve it up. So we'll see. Lynchburg players are humming the Jeopardy theme song. And I don't think that they would have been able to handle last week because this has only been a couple of minutes. But so we'll figure out what's going on down there. Just a moment. Sean Freeman and Dominic Jenkins start dancing down there. Lynchburg players start to get it going. And for the second home game in a row here in Danville, we've had a dance break in the action as Coach Matt Stillman now down there talking to Sports Information Director Drew Wilson. Referee gets it all sorted out, and hey now, we're ready to go. So that dance break didn't last as long as last week, but still fun nonetheless. I didn't get up and dance, though, like I did last week, so getting back in action here as Freeman sets, Breen gets ready to go, hits it with that left hand over into the Lynchburg zone. Mason Kenna gets it over to Anibal Lopez, set by Freeman, hit by Oakley, dug up there by Bernardo. Back in action, Mason Kenna looked like it was going to be too strong, picked up there by Audrain. To Breen, to Bernardo, set by Varley. Nice dig there. Oh my goodness, trying to keep it alive, and they just can't, as Oakley tried to lay his body out on the line there and run into the stands. Couldn't come up with it, and it'll be a point for the Hornets. Freeman to Oakley. That's a fastball. In there for a kill. Oakley brings the hammer down there and gets another kill here in this first set. Dominic Jenkins, too strong. And so it'll be an error for Jenkins. He'll come over and take a seat, and Anibal Lopez will re-enter the game. And an error for an error. Averett coughs one up, and then Lynchburg sends one out of bounds as well. So we're all even there. Right back to square one as Averett trails by 7. And Breen sends it out, so that's another error. So if the trend follows, see if Lynchburg sends one out of bounds here. As you see Nicholas Breen exit, as well as Sean Freeman. It'll be Uriah Colazzo coming back into the game. Heath Atkins back to serve. Looking to get one in play. 3 straight errors so far. There it is, into Gifoni Sashu Sumasi. Good dig there. Lopez picks it back up. Gifoni over and too much Averett. They get the kill there. And Lynchburg, despite a good effort, couldn't come down with it. Averett gets the point. They cut it down to 7. Finn Oakley. Averett's got to get going. That's not going to help. That's an error. 19-11 now. And like I said, Averett really trying to fight off losing this first set. Right now they're down 8, and it's go time. It's time to get something going here. Tiffany, that one's not going to go. And another point there for Averett off of the, or excuse me, for Lynchburg off of the deflection. Right now, Lynchburg swarming around like a bunch of stinging hornets. Gets it back over to Lopez. Set by Giffany. Oakley, nice dig there from Lynchburg. Gets it back over to Mason Kenna. Over to Oakley, set by Giffany. Here comes Audrain. That one goes. Nice work there from Liam Audrain. 5 points to victory for Lynchburg. Sashu Sumasi back to serve it up. Varley to Kenna. Getting it back over to Giffany. Plazo, that one should be tipped. And it's not. Whoa. So Averett thought that that was tipped. So did Coach Matt Stillman. And they will change it. Yeah, that should have been Averett's point, and it will be. So back to Averett here. Sashu Sumasi. Kenna blocked up by Averett. Kept alive there by Bernardo. Sashu Sumasi can't bring it over his head, and it'll be another point for Lynchburg. Four points away here for the Hornets. That'll be Mason Kenna getting it over. Lopez is going to have to run a long way to get it. He does. Gets it back over to Jenkins. Jenkins into the other zone, to Bernardo. That one too strong. And Lynchburg now, another point. They pile on here in this first set, and well, it's been a dominant first set for them. Mason Kenna spins the ball in his hand, throws it up, and brings it over to the Averett zone. Back over to Giffany. Collazo. Back over to Wilson. Dumped over there by Fetzko. Jenkins is going to have a chance. Gets it back over to the middle. Sends it over to Fetzko. He's got it. Drew Fetzko, another freshman. And, I mean, my goodness, this whole team is freshmen. They only have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 players that are not freshmen on this roster. So, it's a good job so far by this young Hornet team walking into Danville so far. Gets it back over to Fetzko. Ken is just going to throw it back over. And over to Giffany. Collazo looking for something. Dunked back in. Jenkins got a shot. And he gets it. Dominic Jenkins there gets it. And 23-14 now. Averett on their last breath right now, looking to try to get something going. Bernardo. It's a Fetzko. That one's not going to happen. Bernardo, Farley. What a play there off of the hit by Bryce Jackson. And finally dumped back in from the Hornets. Sean Freeman and Nicholas Breen set to check back in. Giffany and Collazo will take a seat. Set point here, 24-15 in the first set between Averett and Lynchburg. Hornets looking to take a 1-0 lead. Throwing it up. And that one wisely over the head of Lopez. Didn't offer on it. It'll be a point for Averett off the error. Liam Audrain looking to keep Averett alive here in this first set. Set by Farley. Here comes Fetzko. And you bet. Lynchburg takes the first set here, 25-16. Take a 3-minute break here and rejoin you for the second set. Averett looking to tie it back up here. You're watching the Averett Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Averett University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
I chose Averett because of the family surroundings and the people here. Averett is a great way to learn new people and to get to know everyone around you. They're always really helpful and make sure they're always there for you. And so that's why I chose to stay, and I chose Averett. And obviously because of my coach, Coach Burt, he's a great guy, and made sure that the friendly atmosphere transferred.
And welcome back, everybody. Averett and Lynchburg going at it tonight on this Wednesday. Right now, the Hornets lead 1-0 as we're getting set for the second set. I'll go over some of the stats here for you. As we saw Drew Fetz go with 3 kills, but Nick Redding, the star of that first set, with 4. For Averett, Finn Oakley had 5, leading both teams, although Averett did lose. Oakley had 5 kills and looking for more here in the second set. And they're going to need more. Obviously, you fall in that first set, 25-16. And Finn Oakley gets 5 kills, but this is a guy that's fully capable of even doing more. So look for him to get going as well. One of the star players on this Cougars roster. Gary Colazzo with 2 kills, Liam Audrin with 2 kills, and then Dominic Jenkins with a kill that we saw at the end of that first set. So both teams getting ready here. Be a good time to shout out the Averett Cougars U YouTube channel. If you like what you're watching here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like for more Averett sports content. We got a lot more coming up here. Obviously still baseball season, and what a season they've had so far, starting 7-3. The softball team, Averett softball team, is off to a hot start as well. We saw that walk-off here at home last weekend. So a lot of Averett sports content to absorb as we head into the second half of the semester. Obviously spring break here in Danville. Sashu Sumasi, Jiffany, Audrin, Colazzo, Jenkins, and Oakley will all start out here for Averett. What a first set Braden Bernardo had as well. I didn't really get to mention him. Varley had 12 assists, but Bernardo with 7 digs. So we're all set for action here. Second set is underway, and it starts with Miller Farley. Nice dig there from Bernardo, keeps it alive. Varley back over to Jiffany. Here comes Colazzo looking for something. And that one not tipped at the line. It goes out, and it'll be a point for Lynchburg. Colazzo looking for some revenge. Can't get it right there. It's picked up there by Varley. Oh, my goodness. That one. It's a very strong shot, but couldn't find the lines as it goes way out of play. And it'll be a point for the Cougars. Audrin serving it up. And a nice kill there from number 18, Nick Redding. Talked about him a lot so far today. And he gets another kill right there. Jeremiah Costello back to serve. 50-50 ball. Lopez tried to dig it. Oh my goodness, good effort there from Audrin. Diving onto the floor. Couldn't come up with it, though. Jeremiah Costello back to serve again. He'll get it up and over to Lopez. Giffany gets it. Audrain tries to flush it. Dug up there from Bernardo. Set by Varley. And that one goes out. So, Stefan Kapitanov, the sophomore, tried to flush that one down. Couldn't find it, and it'll be a point for Averett. Sashu Sumasi will serve it up. And that one lands right in front of Giffany, as that was Nick Redding again. And just having a monster game so far. Per usual for him, we talked about it, leading Lynchburg in kills this season, and obviously adding to that tally so far tonight. Filamawa back to serve. And not a good serve there, as that one goes out, and Averett will pick up a point. They'll bring it back to within one now. And that one will be a kill again for Lynchburg, and so now they extend their lead to 2. Sean Freeman getting set to check back in, as well as Nicholas Breen for Dominic Jenkins, Colazzo and Giffany. Sent over by Nick Redding, and that's a really nice kill there from Finn Oakley. Brings that one home. 5 kills in the first set, and he gets a first kill here in the second. Oakley to Costello. Nice dig there from Lopez. Gets it over to Freeman. Freeman to Oakley. Oakley looking for more, and he comes up empty there as that one goes out. The only upperclassman on this Lynchburg roster, Mason Kenna, back to serve. Freeman, Breen, and he gets it. Nicholas Breen puts it in, his first kill of the night. Well done from Breen there, as that'll be his 31st kill of the season, and that one just a miss hit off of the hand of Dominic Jenkins. And it'll be an error and a point right back to Lynchburg. Jenkins will take a seat. Lopez will come back in. And we'll also see Braden Bernardo take a seat as well. So the libero back into the game for Averett. And error for error again, as number 22, Bryce Jackson, couldn't get it over the net. So Breen, the lucky lefty, sends it over into the middle to Varley. Good block there at the front line of Averett, but goes out. That'll be a point for Lynchburg. Freeman exits, Breen exits. In steps Giffany again and Colazzo. Miller Varley sends it over. Sasuchumasi dug up there by Kenna. Back over to Redding. You bet. Nick Redding, red hot so far tonight. Keeps it going for Lynchburg. Sends that one over to the referee. Hits him. And goes out of play. So it'll be another point for Lynchburg. They extend their lead now to 4. Back up to the middle there, and that's just too easy for Miller Varley. And a timeout for Averett. So the lead balloons here, 11-6. We'll take a quick 30-second break and join you in just a moment.
Averett, because the first time that you talk to the coaches here or any of the staff, they're just really sweet and really helpful, and you just feel like you're going to be family once you come here. It's going to be your second home away from home. And what makes Averett so special is just the one team feeling, how there's so many different teams on campus, but we all stick together as one team, and the one team feelings makes you feel the best.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Averett Sports Network. Cougs down in this one, 11-6. Coach Stillman and Emma Nash calling a timeout. And hopefully looking to regroup the fellas. So far, Averett lost that first set and are trailing in this second set. And obviously with volleyball, just needing 3 sets to take the victory. You got to nip this one right here and get right back into the set. Sashu Sumasi's trying to do that, and he does. Kendrick Sasu Sumasi gets the kill there, and nice job following the timeout to put a point up on the board. Audrain throws it up. Picked up there from Bernardo. Set by Varley. Nice dig there from Giffany, but it goes out of play. Oh, nice throw there from Drew Wilson. That was a dot. 12-7 here. And we'll see Jeremiah Costello back to serve. Lopez, wow. Finn Oakley brings it all the way back. Lopez has to send it back, and he does. That was crazy. Back into the middle here, and Averett gets the point. Redding mistimed that one, and I just can't believe that Averett got a point on that possession. That was incredible. The hustle from Oakley. Lopez to keep it in. Sashu Sumasi there sends it out. That's exactly what I'm talking about when you talk about the hustle and the determination of this young Averett team, and you see it in these games, and sometimes the box score doesn't do it justice. I mean, I've watched games here at Averett where, you know, they'll fall in 3 sets, but, man, they're putting their bodies out on the line, hustling on every play. And there's part of that growth process when you're in the middle of a, I don't even want to say rebuild. I think it's just a build. Only second season in existence for Averett. There's nothing to rebuild about the team. Getting it back in here to Lopez. Giffany to Audrain. Audrain too strong off of the front net. Jordan Filomau back to serve here. Lopez, nice redirection. Back to Oakley with a left hand. Nice save there from Costello. Back over from Varley to Lopez. Set by Giffany. Over to Finn Oakley. And blocked up there at the front line of the Hornets. And Coach Stillman's going to call another timeout. So 15-8 here in the second set. Averett looking to get back into the game.
Is inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon. With affordable tuition and 24/7 support, it all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
And back after that timeout. Coach Stillman has used 2 timeouts so far. In just this second set, and Averett backs against the wall here, needing to get something fast. Filamawi will be back to serve for Lynchburg. And they've done a good job so far in both sets of stinging together, if you will. Getting it back into the middle here, Giffany gets it. Collazo sends it back over, picked up there from Varley, sets back over to Redding, and Collazo can't keep it alive. Filamawi back to serve again here for the Hornets. That one, good serve, picked up there from Dominic Jenkins. Collazo looking for his first kill, sends it up. Jenkins dunks it in over the head of Redding. Jenkins specializes in that towards the net. He's a monster at those 50-50 balls. Sends that one back over and gets a kill. Getting it back into the middle here. Varley to Redding. You bet. Redding's excellence continues here. Sam Pennington getting set to check back in. He'll replace Bryce Jackson. Bryce Jackson, not the former Averett starting quarterback. That one's going to be an error. 17-9 now. I feel like I'm back with Chuck Vipperman. You start talking about football season and quarterbacks. It'll be August before you know it. 7-point lead here for Lynchburg. Gets it back over. Oh my goodness. Slippage there from Costello. Clean up on aisle 5 as number 5 went down and tried to get it back up. Couldn't do so, and it'll be a point for Averett. Tries that one. He does get it. Gets it over the middle there. Costello tries to put it in. He can't. Long shot there from Finn Oakley. He gets the kill. So nice work there from Oakley. He's had a night. Trying to bring his guys back into this one. 5-point deficit, 17-12. Nice dig there from Nunez. And the block up there by Jenkins. Be a point for Lynchburg. I thought that was going to be in the favor of Averett, but apparently not. It'll be a point for the Hornets. Lopez to the middle. Nice set by Freeman. And Audrain brings the house down on that one. A beautiful kill. And a terrific assist from Sean Freeman. Freeman, the sophomore from Chesapeake, Virginia, and Kings Fork High School, doing a really good job there as the setter. Jenkins back to set, or serve rather. Set by Farley and put down there from Sam Pennington. Stefan Kapitanov back into the game for Lynchburg. And a nice kill there by Aldrain. He gets that one in, and things get a little bit tighter here. It's now 19-14. In the all-important second set. And if we're able to tie this one back up, you get it back into being a ball game. Averett needs it right now. That one slammed home by Stefan Kapitanov. Miller Varley back to set. Or serve. I'm getting my sets and serves mixed up. My apologies on that. Be a serve here for Varley. Sends it over. Lopez to the middle. Sashu Sumasi does a good job of getting it back over. Varley to Redding. Whew. 21-14 now as Lynchburg inches closer and closer to a second set victory. Miller Varley serving it up. Colazzo, nice play there from Bernardo. Trying to set it up for Redding. Instead, they'll send it over to Anibal Lopez. Picked up there from Audrain, but that one goes out, and it'll be another point for Lynchburg. Lopez keeps it alive, set by Giffany. Dug up there from Bernardo, set by Varley. And that one, too strong off of the hand of Mason Kenna. So it'll be an error. And a point for Averett. Back into the middle, 50-50 ball will go in the favor of Averett. 22-16 now, and Lynchburg just 3 points away from victory here in the second set. Averett needs to go on a little 3 or 4-0 run right now. It's on the hands of Liam Audrain. Skies it over. Nice serve there from Audrain. Bernardo keeps it alive. Back over to Costello, and that one will go. Sashu Sumasi getting involved. And it's that critical point in the set where one team is closing in on victory, but the other team is looking to force a timeout and try to get back into the game. Right now, 22-17, Averett just needs 3-ish points to get into it. That's not going to help. That one will go out. It'll be an error on Audrain. So 23-17 now. And Jeremiah Costello lets it rip. Too strong, though. And like I said, if you can get within 3, you got a shot. And right now, Averett's down 5, so they need a couple of points. Right now, Kendrick Sashu Sumasi try to get it back over. Bernardo. Varley sets. And blocked up by Averett. Dominic Jenkins and Colazzo involved, and now it's down to 4. So nice job by Averett here, fighting back in the second set. Kendrick Sashu Sumasi to Bernardo. Varley. Lynchburg needs a point. Blocked up again by Averett. Picked up by Redding. Redding sets. Can't get it. Blocked up again by Averett. Varley's going to set again, and that one will go down. Mason Kenna gets the kill. Set point. Filamawa now back to serve. As Lynchburg looks to close this one, the second set out. Averett looking to stay alive. Giffany to Oakley. He's had a game. Nice dig there from Redding. Sends it back over to Audrain, set by Giffany. Back to Oakley. Oakley's stuffed, but it goes out of bounds, so it'll be a point for Averett. And the lead now back down to 4. Collazo now trying to keep it alive. Good serve there, set by Varley. Back to Redding, blocked up by Averett. Stuffed and denied. Jenkins involved in it. Back to 3. Collazo can't afford an error here. He's got to get it over, and he does. Nice soft touch to Varley. Averett's got to block it up again. Can they do it? Dug up by Lopez. Jenkins calls for it, tries to dunk it in, but he can't get it over the net, and that'll close out this second set. Lynchburg takes it 25-21 in a much more eventful set than we saw in the first. Let's see if Averett can keep trending upwards. Third set coming up here in just a moment.
Is inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon. With affordable tuition and 24/7 support, it all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
Averett because it was more of a second chance. They gave me a second chance to get an education and also play football. I had a situation happen at the beginning of the COVID came. I dropped out of school and I wanted to go to school again, get my education, and Averett gave me that second opportunity. So I took advantage of it, and I've been loving Averett ever since I came here.
Seconds before we serve up the third set here in Danville, Virginia, between Averett and Lynchburg, and so far it's been all Hornets. 2-0 them. 1 set victory away from getting back to 8-8. And Averett looking to fight off the Hornets here and get back into the match. As showed some fight in that second set. First set they lost 25-16, but they got within 3 down the stretch of the second. Just couldn't come back and finish it. Now, I've talked about it before. One of Averett's things that they do really well is to come back in these sets, but look for them to get a hot start here. I think that would really benefit them, as we see them all the time come back from 7-8 points down late, but ultimately it's too much to overcome. And I'm sure that might be the discussion down there with Coach Stillman and Coach Nash, trying to get a hot start and go up by 6 or 7 as opposed to being down 6 or 7. They'll have a chance to get a point here first, as they'll be serving it. It'll be Liam Audrain. So let's see if Averett can get that hot start that they have been yearning for so far. Audrain will toss it up, and we get back into action here. Varley will set, and that one will go down for Lynchburg. It'll be Stefan Kapitanov. Kapitanov, the sophomore out of Virginia, Monacan High School. A lot of these guys for Lynchburg fresh out of high school. As this one will go down on his head. Audrain puts that one in, and back to 1-1. Sachu Sumasi, not enough. So following the Averett error, it'll be a point for Lynchburg, and they retake the lead. Nice dig there from Lopez. That's beautiful. Gets it over to Collazo. To the middle. That one tipped over at the front line of Averett. And so it'll be a point for Lynchburg. Jeremiah Costello. That's an announcer's nightmare. Costello and Collazo. That's Costello. Gets it over to the middle here. Finn Oakley. Nice dig there from Costello. Dug up there from Lopez. Collazo sends it back over to Costello. And over to the middle to Redding. And he gets it down for another kill. Redding, 10 kills. And make that 11 now, as he has just been dominant so far. That one, way too strong from Costello. So Costello has the error, and Collazo will be back to serve. Sends it over to Bernardo, set by Varley. To Kenna, nice play there from Lopez, but can't find anyone to get it over to, and so it'll be a kill for Kenna. Jordan Filamawi back to serve. Lynchburg up by 3. Audrain does a good job of keeping it in, sends it back over to Oakley. Oakley's blocked up by Kenna. Kenna and Jackson. Head coach of Lynchburg, Ryan Turner, has got to be pleased what he has seen so far. Gets it back over to Freeman. Breen back into the game and mistimes his jump there, as that'll be another point for Lynchburg. And start to think about if Coach Stillman might be calling another timeout. He's letting it ride right now. But Averett down by 5 here to start this third set. Filamawi. That one's going to be an error. He'll come out of the game. Kapitanov will get set to check back in. Oakley. Back over here to Audrain. Audrain to Bernardo. Set by Varley. And that one's blocked up again. Tries to keep it up is Freeman. Lopez, nice set there. But blocked up again by Lynchburg, and they are just resilient. That was Nick Redding involved in that as well. Nick Redding sends it over, and way out. It'll be an error for Lynchburg. Dominic Jenkins back to serve here for Averett, looking to pull within 3. Sends it over to Kenna. Back over to Costello, and he gets it. Mason Kenna, the junior out of Charlotte, North Carolina, sends it over. Sends it over to Freeman. Sashu Sumasi. Set by Varley. Costello can't flush it. Gets it back over to Lopez. Audrain again, but that one can't find anything. And it'll be 10-4 now. Number 15, Mason Kenna, back to serve again. Varley. Ooh, nice tip there from Freeman to Lopez, keeping it alive as Audrain. Kenna looking for it. And can't get it. Averett wisely lets it go. Lead is cut to 5. Nicholas Breen will take a seat, as well as Sean Freeman. And Giffany there mishit that one. It'll be an error and a point for the Hornets. Braden Bernardo will take a seat for the Hornets and get it back over to Lopez. Giffany sets. Collazo too strong. So both teams going error for error here. Bryce Jackson sends it over to Audrain, set by Giffany. Sashu Sumasi, nice hit there, gets it back over and in. Nice job there from Sashu Sumasi, as well as number 7, Audrain. Averett hanging around, 12-6 now. Audrain gets it back over Costello. Butter. Costello will go back to serve now. Giffany over to Collazo. Trying to keep it alive here. Mason Kenna sends it back over. Giffany, Oakley mistimed his jump. Instead, he'll loft it back over towards the middle. This one hits the front of the net and in for Averett. Sashu Sumasi to the middle here. Bernardo. Kapitanov gets a kill. Stefan Kapitanov. So Nick Redding will take a well-deserved rest, and they'll send in Heath Atkins. Costello, Giffany sets. Oakley with a chance. Woo-hoo! Finn Oakley. That one had some mustard on it, and he gets that one down. Collazo back to serve for Averett. Costello picks it up. Back over to Mason Kenna. Lopez keeps it in. Costello's going to have a shot, and he gets it. Nice work there by Averett. And again, here they come. The lead back down to 5. Way up in the air there. Varley Blocked up by Jenkins. Farley keeps it up. Costello too strong, and Averett on a 3-0 run now. So the lead now cut down to 4. And Collazo back to keep serving. And he's been their good luck charm so far. Bernardo, 50-50, back over to Oakley. Who's going to get this one? Collazo keeps it up. Oakley's going to have a shot. And too strong on that one as that one goes out for an error. Jordan Fulamawi back to serve for the Hornets. And no luck there, as it's going to be an error on him. Averett brings it back within 4 here. Bryce Jackson to Kenna, and Kenna can't handle it. So Averett back within 3 and just hanging around, and they do this a lot this season. They just have a knack for staying in games, and the record might not show it. Only 2-12 so far this year, but they've done a good job of competing hard until the final whistle. This one goes towards the middle, and number 9, Miller Varley, mistimed it, and Averett gets another point. They get within 2. And Finn Oakley sends it over to Bryce Jackson. Lopez keeps it in. Freeman to Breen, and Breen can't hit it over the net. It'll be a point for Lynchburg. Freeman to Jenkins. Picked up there from Heath Atkins to Mason Kenna. Picked up by Finn Oakley. Sean Freeman to Anibal Lopez. And back over we go. Set by Varley. And brought down by Bryce Jackson. Heath Atkins will be back to serve for the Hornets. Way up in there. Varley tries to dunk it in, and Bryce Jackson. How about a combo? He's got 2 kills now in a row. So good job there by Jackson, and Heath Atkins will go back to serve it up. Freeman tries to keep it alive, and he does. Bernardo will set it. Blocked up there. Atkins can't get it in. Averett, good defense there, and they'll earn themselves a point. Sachu Sumasi re-enters. Jenkins lofts it up and serves it in. Varley sets. Redding hammers it home. So Redding brings the boom. And it'll be Mason Kenna back to serve. Averett down 19-14. Needing a reverse sweep to win this match. Gets it over to Breen. Nice hit there from Breen. Picked up by Varley. Lopez keeps it up, but he can't find anyone. As again, you see the effort from Anibal Lopez. It's just consistent from the first set until the last. He is just a sensational player here at Averett. It's back over to Freeman. Freeman to Sashu Tsumasi. Breen picks it back up. But too much Bryce Jackson, his third kill of the second set. (21-14) here. Audrain gets it over to Lopez. Set by Bernardo. Jackson's denied. Good job there by Averett. Getting another point there. They've played really well at the net so far tonight. Doing a good job at getting those blocks up and over the net. Giffany back to serve. Gets it over to Bernardo. Costello to Lopez. Here comes Audrain. Bernardo's going to have to run for it. He picks it back up. It's going to be set by Jackson. Sashu Tsumasi keeps it up. Long shot there from Oakley. Keeps it up. And a little bit of confusion there from Lynchburg as they just send this one out, and it'll be an error. 21-16 now. Averett again just hanging around. Only 4 points needed for the Hornets for a 3-0 sweep over your Cougars, but Averett looking to come back, and Giffany there. Not enough on that serve, and it'll be another error for Averett. That one too strong from Collazo, and it goes out. 23-16 now, 2 points away from victory for Lynchburg. Lopez, Giffany sets Sashu Tsumasi. Yes. The big fella puts it in. And that'll be a kill for him. Audrain, 23-17 here. Costello, too strong. So Averett cuts it within 5, and a little bit of deja vu from the last set that we saw as Lynchburg had a commanding lead for most of the set, but Averett was able to bring it back within 3. Let's see if they can do that here. They're going to need a couple points. Audrain over to Bernardo. Blocked up by Averett again. Nice job. Tries to keep it up. Giffany to Sashu Tsumasi, dug up there from Bernardo. Costello. Got it. Set point. Lynchburg looking to move to 8-8. Can they do it right here? Going to come back over. Redding. It's been his night all night long, and that's exactly how it's going to end. Lynchburg takes the third and final set, 25-18. Over your Averett University Cougars. They get back to 500 and still hanging around there in the ODAC at 2-4. Averett falls. They'll go to 2-13 and 0-8 in the ODAC. So taking a look at the road ahead for your Cougars. They'll have a tri-match next Wednesday, so a week from today. Randolph College, 3 p.m. on Wednesday. Be sure to check that one out. And then Averett will also play Bethany College that same day, 7 p.m. here in the Grant Center. Go on the road for a couple of games against Virginia Wesleyan and Randolph-Macon College, and then return back home on March the 19th. That's a Wednesday at 7 p.m. versus Carolina University. That's senior night, so be sure to check in for that. So as we head towards the end of the season here for the Cougs, we say so long here for everybody at the Averett Sports Network. My name is Thomas Heaney III. We'll catch you on the next one.